I was like stepping into the past. Wait, what am I doing? Oh wait, let's preface this. The saga of Darren Shan, Vampire Dust in the trilogy, leaves the reader hungry for more.
It's Lord of the Shadows.
Said no one. Important. We're on chapter 21.
Of Lord of the Shadows.
Almost lost I led the way down the long corridor where Mr. Tall, there is no period by the Mr. By the way.
Oh.
What the fuck is
well, this is the English edition.
Oh, by Mur. So his name is Murtal.
So
where
like
Murtal has sneaked up on
Britain,
Steve and me. We entered the auditorium two abreast. Vancha and Alice in front. Deba and Evan next. Debbie pushing Darius in front of her. Then Harkat and I. These names are nonsense. These names are nonsense.
They kind of are.
Evan drifted along further back, detached from us by distance and attitude. I could feel the tension rising, both in myself and those around me. Rising tension. No. Spotlights were switched on overhead. Everyone gasped, and I cried out loud, hunching over, covering my extra sensitive eyes with my hands. We were oh my god, defenseless is spelled wrong.
No, this is the British edition.
Defenseless is spelled wrong. We speak English, Alicia.
They spell it with a C, just like they spell color with a U.
Defenseless is spelled wrong.
No, it's not. We spell it wrong.
We were defunctless for a few vital sex. Dozens of tall, thick logs dotted the stage, placed vertically, ideal cover. Sticking out
weird
from one
phallic
log
art installation.
near the front was the green face of Steve Leopard. Oh my god, my baby is here. I'm so excited. When Bonta saw Steve, she, because Bonta's a girl, drew a shuriken? Is that thing from Street Fighter?
It's the little throwing stars.
Shuriken! And threw it at him. But Steve has picked his spot carefully. And the throwing star ended up buried in the wood of the log, behind which he was standing. This is how Steve stands, by the way. You see that calf right there? It's amazing. Bad luck. Is that the preliminaries out of the way, or do you want to take a few more pot shots? Steve called. I could possibly leave the pit. Delirious said dubiously. How the fuck?
That's a
Do you know what dubious means? Okay, let's say this dubiously. I could possibly leave the pit. I could possibly leave the pit. Studying the rows of stakes between him and the stage. Don't be ridiculous, I grunted. Where's your army? Vancha started at Steve. I rounded about. Steve replied sweetly.
Oh, sweetly?
Yeah, baby. Didn't you bring them with you? Vancha challenged him. Not tonight. Steve said. I don't need them. The only people sharing the stage with me are my fairy godfather, a.k.a. Ganonhurst, a certain righteous Vampatease, a very scared young snake boy. What's his name again? RV. Yes! RV. Right Shankas came to reply from behind the log to Steve's left. Shankas! Ever roared. Shankas! Shankas! Are you alright? There was no reply. My heart sank. Then RV pushed Shankas out from the... Oh, Shankas a person? I thought Shankas was an RV. He's a spirited lad. Steve laughed. A bit loud though. It's the gag. Some of the language he uses, shocking! I don't know where kids today pick up such filthy words. Dick. Steve paused. By the way, how's my own beloved flesh and blood doing? I can't see too well from here. I'm fine, Dad! Darius shouted. Steve has a kid. Is this a joke?
Steve, well, you read, that was the scene you read back when Taylor was interpretive dancing around.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No, but Courtney, get this. Steve had a son Because he fucked Darren's sister to get a son.
Fucking right.
Because he's a bitch.
She was like, fag hag, serve your purpose. I'm gonna call you Darren during this. It's okay. He killed Myrtle. That was silence on the stage. Steve seemed lost for words. Just how Gabriel seemed lost for words. Listen to this. I had to laugh at that. It was such a ludicrous notion. Maybe you want to become my blood brother, I jeered. In a way, I already am.
Fuck your sister.
Steve said...
I'm your brother-in-law.
Yes! Then his eyes narrowed slightly. You missed Tommy's funeral while you were recovering. I cursed fiercely but quietly. Shit. Why kill Tommy or snot? Why drag him into your warped web of revenge? Did he betray you too? No! See through it. You need to work on your paranoia, Darren.
Do you like how he doesn't talk like a human being?
Suspect everyone. Even those beyond suspicion. That's my motto. Boncha edged up close to me. If you keep talking, maybe I can slip out back and attack him with your hair, he whispered. Boncha's a woman. I don't believe this is a
I don't
man.
know where you got that from.
Vancha. It's a fucking woman's
No,
name.
it doesn't sound feminine
It
at all.
sounds like Victoria from like
Where the fuck
Russia.
did you get Victoria from Vancha?
When I think there was something about you that he had to tell me the next time we met after the match. I can guess what that was. Steve purred. Or do you deliberately surround yourself with violent people?
Pretty much that one.
Stop it. This is the best.
What scathing retorts, Darren?
Stop it. I grunted, then tiring of his verbal games, I said, are you gonna fight or not? I already answered that question. See that? We'll fight soon, but have no fear. But this is neither the time nor the place. There's a rear tunnel, newly carved, which we'll leave by shortly. By the time you pick your way through the stakes, we'll be far out of reach. Turn the page. This is the best. Then what are you waiting for, I snarled. Get the hell out. This is the best. This is so fucking gay. But to be on the safe side, no! I screamed. It was as clear to her as to the rest of us with Stephen's Don't! I shouted. Gannon! Bunch of roar. You can't allow us. I have to say it, brother. Gannon. Who the fuck? This Gannon person came out of nowhere.
Gannon's Steve's boyfriend.
The fuck?
No, I was just fucking telling you about the Stanley. He's one of them.
Okay. Gannon responded from behind his log. He hadn't shown his face yet. I know, right? Isn't it great? From behind the log. I have no say in it, brother. I had the feeling he was ashamed to show it. Ready, RVL? Steve asked. I'm not sure about this man. Don't disobey me, Rose Steve growled. I made you and I can break you. Now, you bearded, armless freak. Are you ready? A short pause. Then RV answers softly.
You're supposed to answer.
Yes.
Yes! Daddy called again. You're not really gonna kill him, are you? Be quiet! Steve snapped. You don't understand what's happening. But he's just a kid. Like me. I can't shut up! Steve yelled. I'll explain later. Just no! I interrupted, sliding up behind Darius. Oh Lord, shaking her off. There won't be any later. If you kill the Shonkus, I'll kill Darius. But the second time that night, I felt a dark spirit grow within me. We all know what's happening here. And pressed the blade of my knife to the young boy's ass. It's not throat, it's ass. Behind me, Ivana made a small killing noise. I ignored her. You're loving! Steve jeered. You couldn't kill a child. He heard Steve mutter something. He'd appeared out from around his log, standing from the heights of the stage. I made no threatening moves. I didn't need to. My determination was clear. Very well. Steve snorted. Throw away your weapons and we'll swap the two boys. You think we entrust ourselves to your untender mercies? Vansha huffed.
Untender mercies?
Huffed. Release Shonkus and return us over. This is the best ever. Random auditorium, no fucking floor.
No floor.
Logs on the stage and shit. The fuck?
Men hiding behind their logs.
Not until you shed your weapons. Shed your weapons. You know what that means. Take it off. And allow to mow us down. Vansha challenged him. There was a short pause. Then Steve threw an arrow gun away, far across the stage. Again, he said. Am I carrying other weapons? A sword and 2 knives. He slipped off his belt of throwing stars and tossed him aside. Debbie threw her pistols away, and so reluctantly did Alice. I can't get my belt off. Out you come, boys.
No.
Steve sighed. RB was a twisted, bitter, crazy man. But I always saw then that he wasn't entirely evil. Not like Steve. I'll take the reptile, Steve said, reaching for Shonkus. I'll get the plank and extend it across the bed.
Sounds like kinky business.
Oh man! RB handed a shot glass to Steve and retreated to the rear of the stage.
I thought you said handed a shot glass to Steve. I was like, well,
Yep.
just get the party going.
He started dragging a long plank forward. It was awkward for him.
No shit.
He couldn't get a decent grip because of the hooks.
Because he sucks.
Mr. Myrtle had torn off. Steve watched us like a hawk. That's not a cliche at all. While RV and Gannon were busy with the plank. Oh man. Oh man.
OTP.
OTP!
Stanley. Okay.
No!
He was holding
Crep
Stanley
is dead.
in front of him,
Necrophilic
stroking
Stanley.
the snake boy's long green hair. I didn't like the way he was looking at us. I felt as though we were being x-rayed. Yes! But I said nothing.
Undressing you
Willing
with his eyes.
RV and Gannon to hurry up with the plank. Turn the page, man. Steve's eyes lingered on ever a long moment. He was smiling hopefully.
Hey, good
Hands
time,
half reaching out for his son, then settled on me. He stopped stroking Shonkus' hair and gently placed a hand on either side of his head. No! I moaned. I knew what was coming. I knew I couldn't stop it. I knew I'd be a fool to make a fool's mistake. I assumed Steve was even the slightest bit human. I dare you to do this, Darren, Steve whispered dreadfully. Before I could reply, before anything else could happen, he seized Shonkus' head tightly and twisted sharply to the left, and then to the right. Steve's neck snapped.
Steve did not
Oops,
snap.
Shonkus' neck snapped. Whoops. Steve dropped him. Shonkus fell to the floor. Steve had killed him. End of chapter 21. Bitches.